left of, well, it should be the left, unless I've got the camera upside down. You'll see the Big Squeeze Bridge. To your right, you'll see some, I guess those are Scud missiles or something. And to the behind, you will see me. This is Dead Man Driving 10-7-15, or 15-10-7 if you like to do it the correct way. Wednesday afternoon, talking about Tootsie. Talking about the character dialogue in the movie. So I guess I'm going to follow roughly the same pattern as I did the last video cast, which was to talk about the side characters, you know, all the extras and people that don't really have a main role in the movie. I think, you know, all the tertiary acting or character dialogue is okay. You know, there's kind of a unity with how people talk. Because, I mean, obviously they're all from New York. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think, I mean, some of the tertiary characters or extras, you know, they'll get in funny lines. A lot of them are just there as props, or they've just got kind of more pedestrian dialogue. I don't think that they're bad, and there's a lot of variety to them. I think overall, you know, there's, you know, these characters set up the main characters for, you know, some humorous lines, so, you know, they do play an important role, but I think that, you know, it's okay, it's not like Airplane, where it's just every single line is probably going to be a joke. Because, you know, there's drama too, and it's a realistic movie. You know, it's not like set in some kooky alternate version of reality like a lot of screwball comedies are. I mean, I think the only stretch is just that I don't think that anybody would genuinely believe that Dustin Hoffman, you know, that Dorothy is not a man. So I would say for the secondaries, I mean, the character dialogue for them just isn't its strong point, but it's got some good moments. So I'll just say 52% for those. Michael's dialogue, I think it's very believable, and the same goes for Bill Murray. Yeah, you know, I really don't want to do the same thing I did last night, because that cast ended up taking an hour, and I don't think I got really too much of more of a detailed result than I would have otherwise. Bill Murray's character, they're both, I mean, Bill Murray's a little bit goofier, and so is, so is Terry Garr's character. But they're still believable people. You know, there's silly people in real life who you believe are genuinely silly and aren't acting that way. Or people that are quirky. But they're all believable, and part of that is due to the dialogue. You know, you've got to... Bill Murray's been in plenty of bad movies. I don't know how many bad movies Dustin Hoffman's been in, but I mean, Bill Murray's been in a lot more. So I know what it's like to, you know Bill Murray's not gonna be the weak point. You know, in some movies that he does, he seems like he's a little bored. And part of that is probably just because, you know, it's a bad script. But you know that it's going to be funny, you know, I mean, you can kind of judge from the result that, you know, that it's a good script, because the result is that he's funny in this movie. So, you know, I have to kind of think that I'm apt to believe that it's because, you know, the character dialogue is funny with his character, you know, because the punchline of the epilogue, probably more than the other ones, that sticks out is, like he says, that is one nutty hospital. And if I say it like that, it's not going to be funny, but, you know, you're writing with, I mean, maybe they were writing with Bill Murray in mind, and knowing that, you know, all that stuff is still in there in the script, but, you know, like in Groundhog Day, he manages to just make it way funnier by just really feeling those lines and delivering them well. Back to Michael's character, I mean, what is going on? Yeah, don't do that, person. You're going to cause another wreck. Okay. I need to figure out what's going on with this. Oops. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna sit in traffic. That's fine. I don't care. So you're not really gonna see anything going on anyway. If I just keep the camera stuck there, so you might as well be able to hear my voice while I'm doing this. You are going to get an eye full of dried mucus if I hold the camera like that. Look at this guy. Yeah, that's actually a totally legit lane, dude, and not at all to be used solely for emergencies. Let's see if this guy does the same thing. Does he even have a license plate, or is that a temp plate? I don't think he's even got a temp plate. I mean, look at that thing. Okay, there it is. I see it. It's just the tape came off. Okay. Oh, look, and he's got a like fraternal order of police thingy. So that would be funny. Like, gets pulled over and they're like, "Oh, you're one of us." Never mind. Okay, so thingy talky words time. So yeah, Michael is good. His lines are good. You know, he's got dramatic lines and comedy lines. You know, his lines aren't specifically designed to make people laugh. He's like not going out of his way to make people laugh. He's trying to enlighten people, but you know, he kind of, I mean, he's playing it straight most of the time with what he's doing. You know, he's not like Woody Allen where he's making wisecracks all the time. He's mostly just, you know, bearing his heart and stuff, and, you know, trying to get the romance together and trying to get his job together. And he spends most of his time being mad or just like trying to figure stuff out or being contemplative. So that's not to say that his lines aren't funny. It's like they're inadvertently funny. It's kind of situational humor, kind of a little like a sitcom. I don't know if this was made before or after Bosom Buddies, but you know, it's definitely made after Some Like It Hot, and it's kind of just stretching out that same concept. You know, Jesus Take the Wheel and Sleeping at the Wheel have the same number of syllables in them. I should really pull out my maps thing, but if I do that, I'll not be able to on the same video. This doesn't have a pause function. It's either, oh, it does. Hey, what do you know? I can just pause it, pull up my maps thing, and see if I need to